Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Writing Lab with Delores, the pastor's daughter. Today is March the 13th, 2026. Before we get started at the lab, and while you all are getting your writing supplies together, let's go ahead and do this brief meditation.
Hello, daughters, and welcome to Discerning Meditations with Delores, the pastor's daughter. To begin, please bring kind awareness to your mind, to your body, and to your spirit. Today's meditation is entitled Guided Meditation for Mindful Awareness, Immersing into the Breath. In this meditation, we will explore the transformative power of conscious awareness by immersing ourselves in the breath. By grounding ourselves in the present moment, we aim to reduce anxiety and cultivate a sense of calm and presence. Begin by finding a comfortable position and taking a moment to relax your body. Soften any unnecessary tension in your belly and shoulders. Close your eyes or gently look downwards, allowing your hands to rest effortlessly. Find a posture that balances relaxation and alertness. Take a few moments to scan your awareness through the sensations of your body. Soften and release obvious areas of physical tension, creating a foundation for the practice. We will use the breath as our anchor, a home base for awareness. Breathe naturally and notice where the breath is easiest to detect and where it feels pleasant or neutral. Pay attention to the breath's sensations, whether it's the flow in or out of your nose, the touch around your nostrils, the movement of your diaphragm, or the rising and falling of your abdomen. Sense the breath without the need to control it, akin to listening to a soothing sound. With relaxed awareness, explore the changing sensations of the breath. The breath becomes your home base, a place to rest and be aware. Relax with each inhale and exhale, noticing the immediate experience of sensations. If your mind drifts into thoughts, use a soft and friendly mental note like thinking, and gently return your attention to the breath. Embrace any background sounds or sensations without letting them draw you away. Without judgment, allow yourself to return to the inflow and outflow of the breath. Let the breath be your intimate friend, reconnecting you with your presence. Recognize that thoughts are not the enemy. You're developing the capacity to notice thoughts without getting entangled in their storylines. Strengthen your ability to come back to the present moment, immersing your awareness into the breath. Acknowledge that the practice of returning to the breath can be done informally throughout the day. Bring a full yet gentle attention to your breath, sensing into the body, and continue with your activities. By immersing your awareness into the breath, we nurture a practice of mindful presence, finding peace and tranquility within the rhythm of our own breath. This conscious awareness becomes a
I apologize, you guys, we're having a little technical difficulties here. That meditation was nearly over, so I'll go ahead and close that out, and then we can get started on our writing sessions. I'm gonna make sure y'all can hear me okay, and let me see, let me turn on this camera. Hey y'all, okay, let me see. Hold on, you guys, I'm not really sure what my camera isn't showing right now. Let's see. Here I am. Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning. I apologize for cutting y'all a little short on that meditation, but good morning to you and welcome to the Writing Lab with your girl, Delores, the pastor's daughter. Welcome on in. Come on in. I apologize. My voice is nearly gone. But good thing is, this is a no talking. This is a no talking writing lab. Okay, so you don't need my voice. Okay, but I will just go over just our little quote for the day, as well as our excerpt from the manual that I want you guys to keep in mind. Y'all, we are at the end of week 4. This is the last day of week 4. Y'all, is it really Friday the 13th? It is, right? It's Friday the 13th. All right. 2026, honey. Okay. Okay, here's what it says. I'll read it in just a sec. I know y'all can probably barely see it, but I just want y'all to at least see where I'm reading from. Okay, make today so awesome that yesterday gets jealous. That's cute. I like it. Let's do it. Okay, I'm down. Challenge accepted, right? Okay, so if y'all have been keeping up this week, we've been talking about what belongs in your book, right? And this is a memoir writing lab. So if you've ever thought like I need to write a book, my life has just been crazy, I could totally write a book on my experiences, of my lessons learned and stuff like that, then this is definitely the lab. You're definitely in the right place. So make sure that you go ahead and get your writing supplies together as I just go over what we talked about this week. So we talked about what belongs in your book. We talked about the scenes, and that not every moment deserves a chapter, but every chapter deserves meaning. So when you start writing your memoir, it's tempting to include everything, every memory, every slide, every argument, every detail you finally see in hindsight. But your story becomes powerful and publishable when you learn to choose the moments that shape you. And so we talked about the different scenes, like something that clicked, something that cracked, something that felt wrong. And then we talked about the different, looking at your life across different categories. One of the categories was moments you knew something was wrong, right? The next one was moments you ignored your intuition. And I think that's how far we got yesterday, I think, this week. So where I think we left off anyway, Sean. It's early, so my brain isn't quite clicked in yet. But so we talked about the moments you saw truth. You saw the truth. Excuse me. This is where discernment enters the story, okay? This is where the fog lifts, where the illusions crack. These moments often become the emotional peak of your memoir, okay? That's where we left off yesterday. So picking up today is number 4, moments you stayed too long. Girl, listen, let me snap on that. Look, how many times have we stayed way too long? Every daughter has them, right? Those moments. These chapters make your story relatable, honest, and human. They show what happens when you're torn between loyalty and clarity. And like, don't we find ourselves in that position sometimes? It's like, hey, like I know what I see, I know what I feel like my senses are intact, right? I'm getting all the red flags and everything, but I'm loyal to this person. Maybe it's a family member, I'm sure we've all been faced with that, at least one family member in our lifetime, right? So, moving on to number 5, moments you walked away or stood up for yourself. Now, this is major, right? Because I mean, a lot of us have a problem or have a bit of an issue with really standing up for ourselves and being our own advocate. But the moment you do, these scenes are empowering. And readers wait for these moments. Like people are hanging on for a moment where you say, enough is enough, and like I'm not taking this anymore. We've all seen that movie Enough. This is like kind of along those lines, right? Where it's just like, no, I'm not taking it. This is my breaking point. And then there was a total transformation in her life where she stopped being the victim, you know, quote unquote, and and started being really the aggressor in some ways. Okay, but I'm here for it. And then number 6, as we close this out, is moments that mark your becoming. Moments that mark your becoming. These scenes, the scenes where you chose truth, you chose yourself, you chose peace, you chose boundaries, you chose clarity. These chapters close the transformation arc. Once you gather these key moments, your memoir starts to organize itself. It becomes a story with direction, not a diary of memories. Okay? Your diary of your memories is a great place to start. Great place to start. But from there, we need to, elevate and to deepen our writing. Okay, and we need to really pull out those scenes that really shaped who we are and who we've become. So I am not gonna keep this going too much longer. Let's go ahead and get started. Good morning, y'all. Let me know where you are writing from. I'm your accountability partner. You're my accountability partner. Also in the book, guys, remember that there are sections in here where you can write in the memoir manual, right, to really help you to shape your story. Okay. So as we end this week out, let's end strong with a really good writing session. Okay. We're gonna do something slightly different this time. We are going to use this timer here, and this is the 50-minute focus timer with the 10-minute break added into it, and then another 50-minute timer. Okay, so let's try this one out and see how we like it. Okay, y'all. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get started writing.